you make dance films, or even if you share the process or the content or the discussion, the inquiry on, you know, in film or online, then you are opening up your audience space and the conversation to a global conversation, and connecting with people from around the world that you wouldn't necessarily be touching. I think that's really important and interesting, and something new for all of us. That here we are isolated and at home, but we're actually also in a way able to reach out to a larger universe. And so that's something that, you know, that's something very new.
One thing that drives my motivation for making the things that I do is the gratitude that I feel for the art that I've been on the receiving end of, and the way in which I've been nourished by all the art that it's fed me over the course of my life, and thinking about why and how it was nourishing to me. And that for me, when I'm in concert with something that is touching me, it's usually because I feel some kind of truth about myself being expressed in that work. And I'm amazed by just the magic of that experience, that some person that I've never met, that I'm never gonna know, somehow knows about me that I've never talked about with anyone else, you know?
One of my intentions is just to help us go deeper, connecting deeper to ourselves and to each other.
I mean, I've read a lot of books on like mythology and things, and Joseph Campbell's always said, like, you know, by following your bliss, more and more doors will open. And so I'm just trusting in that.
I pursue my way of working, really following my imagination, whatever comes up. And I feel like this is really for everybody, because I feel like a lot of people numb this quality of listening to your, whatever it is, your gut, your heart, your head. And I try to pursue that and try to tell people, hey guys, listen, because sometimes people come to me and they say, hey, oh, I love to do this and that. And then I say, hey, yeah, just do it. But I say, yeah, you know, but and I feel like, no. You had it in your head and just follow it.
When we started to put this film on festivals, we were like, maybe it's not a dance film, maybe it's something else, like, you know, very like judging. And at the end, we said like, okay, but it has like a very deep, how do you say, like idea behind it. So at the end, it doesn't matter like the shape of it, no? Like at the end, we're using our bodies and we're expressing through our bodies, and that's movement and dance, no?
So it's like, for me, it's about highlighting very beautiful natural moments that everyone goes through on a daily basis that people take for granted, you know? And then when you watch them back on screen, you realize, oh, they're actually really special. And also highlighting connection between humans, or even inanimate objects and humans, but just connection, I think, is very important to me.
What we hope to achieve with it really is for audiences to be able to use the film as like a starting point for a conversation, of opening up the conversation around grief and around death and normalizing it. And so hopefully it can be talked about in a way that doesn't feel so daunting and so scary. And by doing so, hopefully normalizing it and, you know, making it less of a taboo subject.
To me, I just wanted to showcase what, you know, these super talented artists and dancers, and I see them as really, you know, even though they're dancers, they're artists at the end of the day. They're expressing their art through their bodies, and just, you know, capturing that on film for me has value, you know, as a document as well. And so that's what motivates me to kind of go out there and keep shooting with dancers and collaborating in that way.
That have dance also into a companies, you know how you as a young dancer, sometimes you have like so many ideas and so many dreams and so much creativity, and sometimes when you are into the rhythm of a company and working for a choreographer, you just become sometimes like this kind of a tool, and a part of you gets a little bit like kill those sleeps a little bit, I would say. So for us was more that we wanted to keep on investigating, and we really believe that when you are working in your own ideas, you also become a better performer.
Especially to show if you find people that are passionate about what they do and you bring them together, because that's what we really try to do, not just dancers, but like Alberto said, like the designers, the music, everyone works together. And if you bring those people together, it doesn't just add up, it multiplies it by 10.
And thank you so much to everyone for doing these beautiful pieces and for being creative and never stopping. Like, it doesn't matter in what happens in life, we still keep on going. So I really appreciate that.